And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Now they'll try the point after.
Hey, I'm not lying. No.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. This is Allen on the give. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Allen. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Ali has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Red on red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Great job. Diesel 24.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Here they come. This is 35. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, run! Silver! Silver!
Another carry for him. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. Lone back gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is... Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Back to the well again. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Jackson to throw it. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. Kicks this one outside. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Dumped off to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed here to Kmet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now here's Lamar. It is Cup, left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lamar throwing again. He's got a man left. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Ali takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Throwing the out route complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Brought in right side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Plowing up the middle. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. From the gun, Jackson. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Hand off to the back. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the fuck. First and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He hands it off. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I got him.
Offense up to the line fast. Blitz coming, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. The 40. Hits the 20.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think, was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Ali. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made in close. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're they're close to midfield.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Go. Snap.
Lawrence now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Hey, run. Hey.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
On red.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here. One final shot here. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap to play here.
Hey, come on.
Man in motion here. On first down, Jackson. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens.